Hey CSA members, Farmer Nate here with Heritage Prairie Farm. I'm going to unpack the CSA box for week 5, which is crazy to think about, but here we are, week 5. So without any further ado, there's a lot to get in here. Let's get started. Lettuce mix, you all know what to do with that by now. Still going strong there. This is lacinato kale, also known as Tuscan kale, also known as Cavolo Nero, black kale, and dino kale or dinosaur kale. I'm told they call it that because of the way it looks. People imagine that's like a dinosaur's skin or something like that. I don't know how they know that. That's just what they say. Anyway, this is just another type of kale. I actually made a big batch of a kale salad with it this weekend for a 4th of July party. Just massaged a chili lime vinaigrette into the leaves, really work it in there until like your arms hurt, and then it really tenderizes it, breaks it down nicely. We got more scallions. We're having a great scallion season this spring, so that's here. Radicchio again this week. We talked about that last week, so I won't repeat myself. I think this is going to be our last week with escarole until fall. So we've got some nice escarole here. Put that right there. This is amaranth, red leaf vegetable amaranth. You might be familiar with amaranth the grain. This is amaranth the plant, also known as calaloo. So we grow this in the summer. We used to grow it a lot. Then we kind of took a break from it, and then I had someone, I was on vacation in the Caribbean where it's very popular, and I was like, oh yeah, I love this stuff, we should keep growing it, so we're growing it again this year. And this it's a type of amaranth, they call it calaloo down in the Caribbean or Jamaica. They would saute it down with onions and thyme and like olive oil or butter. They grow it down there because it's very heat tolerant, and that's why we're growing it now in the summertime. Anything you can do with spinach, you can do with this. And a really great like classical calaloo dish would be to cook it down with some onions and then a little bit of coconut milk to kind of braise it down there. It makes a nice little side dish. So that's calaloo or amaranth. Got a lot of great cucumbers coming at you. 3 cucumbers this week. A couple of zucchinis. Don't know if we've had it for the summer. Maybe we started off. It's kind of hard to remember. This is kohlrabi. So kohlrabi is a member of the cabbage family. It is kind of like a sweet turnip flavor. So you can eat the greens. A lot of people do. That's what it's actually grown for in a lot of different parts of the world. Typically in America, we eat the swollen stem here. So peel it. It's got a real thick rind, but peel it with a vegetable peeler or a knife even. Cut up into vegetable sticks. Cut it up into cubes or pieces for a vegetable saute, stir fry, or curry. And on that note, this is Thai basil, which I wish, well, you will get to smell because this is going to be in your box. That's why you're watching this video. This smells amazing. It's my favorite herb. I love it. The little blossoms are edible as well. We grow it here kind of because I can't find it anywhere else. And I love it, and I think it should be enjoyed and shared by all. My favorite thing to do with Thai basil is, like I just said, stir fries and curries. In fact, that's like one of my favorite things to do with all these vegetables that we have here. When, you know, it's the end of the week, you've got A, you don't feel like cooking, you don't have that much time, and B, you've got all these vegetables that you kind of forgot about during the week when you're busy and you don't want to waste them. Everything here could just, maybe not the lettuce, and I don't know, I'd try the cucumbers. Could just be thrown into a stir fry or a curry. My guilty pleasure is to go down, actually I don't believe in guilty pleasures, I just believe in pleasure. So one of my pleasurable dinner experiences is to go down to the ethnic aisle at the grocery store, grab a pre-made Indian curry sauce, I like the spicy ones, and just saute whatever I have or simmer whatever I have in that sauce, and then just pull all these leaves off here, and right at the end, just throw a handful into the pot, stir it up, the whole kitchen's gonna smell amazing, eat it over rice. But yeah, Thai basil. You can use it interchangeably also with your traditional Italian basil. It's a little bit more clovey, a little bit more pungent. Finally, we've got broccoli again, and I think it's safe to say that this will be our last week with broccoli. So enjoy it, savor it, and we'll see you later in the fall. In fact, we started our fall planting in the greenhouse last week. So broccoli, some of it's going to be a little gnarly looking just because it's getting too hot for broccoli, but it all tastes really, really good. So please enjoy that. And that's your box this week. Thank you so much for being a part of the CSA. I really appreciate you guys. and we will see you next week for week 6. Thanks a lot.